got Quad B versus fellow yellows. For Quad B, you have Scott Mitchell, Julian, the Twin Towers, Sean, and Josh. Tipping the ball for now is Preston, but he is a part of Quad B. For the fellow yellows, you have at center, you have Robert Shoughton. You have Lil C moving with the beat. Ian Kim as the co-captain. And Nicholas Reed, who does not want his face to be on camera or is just blocking out the sun, or both. Move your hand, Nick Reed, your face is going to be on camera anyway, and all over the internet. Yes, whenever you're ready. The game has started. And that's out of bounds already. They think it's our ball for Quad B. Nope, it's fellow yellow's ball. Ian's already scored 1 point. Quad B is moving up the court now with Scott Mitchell at point. Scott already wanting to test his range. Julian from way downtown. No, nothing. Ian grabs the ball, but Julian is right there with him. Scott rebounds it. Dribbling past Nick Reed. Oh, gets blocked by Robert with a foul. Josh throws it up, but nothing. Scott bullies Robert in the paint and gets another bucket. Actually, it's Quad B's first bucket. Is 1-1. We are tied here with 1 point. Ian from long distance and does not make it, obviously. Julian gets the ball, passes right to Scott. Scott from distance. That's good. Woo! That was crazy. That's already another 2-pointer from Scott. Scott has 3 points by himself, and so does Quad B. Mark scored 20 points for Quad B in their opening game. Ian misses one from way far away from his range. Here's a fun game. How many times can we insult Ian Kim about his distance? We have spectators of Emily and Julia. Josh now has the ball. Julian's open, but he passes it away to Sean, but Lil C tips it out. Scott now has the ball. He tests his range again. Julian gets it. Scott just had a heat check. Oh. Oh my god, a crossover. Damn. Alright, 4 points for Scott, 4 points for Quad B after a seamlessly easy bucket for Scott Mitchell. Ian now dribbles up the court for fellow yellow. He finds an open lane, but Julian blocks it. Now Robert has the ball. Nick Reed is trapped. Scott gets the ball. He just has Ian in front of him. Now he waits for the defense to set. Josh had it, but he could not catch it. Now it's fellow yellows. Ian has the ball. The defense for Quad B now sprints back. Ian Kim against Julian. Julian tries to reach in. He's not letting Ian get any room. There, oh, Ian found space. He misses it though. The Towers now have it. Scott gets passed to from Josh. Gets it passed to Julian. Julian launches it over the backboard. Ian inbounds it to Robert. Robert back to Ian. Ian going fast, trying to juke out the entire Quad B defense, but Julian does not let it happen. Fires it over Josh, but Sean grabs the rebound. Scott trying to become Kyrie Irving against Nicholas Reed. Messes up. He's still trying. He's very talented. Finds an open Josh Garcelon, and it's out. It went in and out, just like that. What an insane possession. Josh gets the ball again over Little C, and it's an easy 1-pointer for Josh Garcelon, as Quad B's lead has extended to a 5-1 lead. Ian Kim dribbling up the court, looking at the cameraman as usual. He shoots it again from the distance he keeps missing it from. Robert puts it back in bounds for Quad B's possession, passing it to their favorite player, Scott Mitchell, for a Euro step right to the bucket. That was insane. Scott Mitchell is putting on a stellar performance for Quad B in this game. Josh has 1, but Scott has the rest of the 6. 5 points for Scott Mitchell. Julian and Scott together get to steal that ball. Josh from the corner misses it, but Josh gets the rebound. Josh and Sean pass it back out to Scott from pass free throw. He gets it in for a 1-pointer. That's 7-1 Quad B. 6 of those points alone from Scott Mitchell. Timeout from Ian Kim, waiting for Caleb to come and save them. Sure enough, Caleb Kim has come to save his team from ultimate failure. Really? 7-1's failure. Caleb, how's it going? I mean, hey, 6 feet apart, motherfucker. Oh! Caleb, it's got PTSD too, you know what? No, Scott, it's their ball. Their ball. It's 7-1 Quad B, but Caleb has returned, and now Preston gets to debut in his first BBA game. Preston guarding Ian. Caleb gets a drive through the lane, misses it. Josh gets a rebound, hands it to Scott. Scott to Sean. Sean to Josh. So Scott gets it back in for an 8-1 game. Quad B. Ian from long distance. Wow! About time! Caleb, he missed 4 of those before he got here. No, it was 4. It was 4. Scott matching up with Caleb now. Misses that one. Robert hands it back out to Scott. Nice going, Robert. Robert gets it back in to Little C. But Preston steals it from her. Robert steals it from him. Robert gives it back to Caleb. Everyone's on the ground. It's off of Preston's foot now. That was... Why? What? You just went through so much unnecessary contact. Whatever. Whatever has to be done, Robert Schouten will do it. Alright, Caleb gets inbounded by Ian. Oh, Sean steals it, and Julian gets the rebound from that steal. Caleb gets it back. Sean running back up the court. Caleb, whoa! Oh my God! That was crazy! Wow. You know ankle breakers, but have you heard of the back breaker by Caleb Kim? Scott Mitchell driving up the court. Scott getting plenty of room. Preston with the putback does not go in, but what a shot. Robert getting down to dirty with him. Jump ball at half court. Emily, can you do a jump ball? Jump ball. Yes, please. Jump ball presented to you by Emily. Alright, it's quad B ball again. Scott, whoa, trying to break Robert's ankles. Does not get to succeed. But he gets a shot up and misses it. Out on quad B. That was eventful. Caleb driving up the corner. Caleb and Scott having an all-star game type of play here. Preston dribbling up. Whoa! Preston finds a way to get through all of that. Julian out to Scott from distance. And it's in again. It's a 10-point lead. Not a 10-point lead, but 10 points for quad B. 10-3. 3 points for the fellow Yellows. 10 for quad B. And 9 from Scott. Scott driving through again, but it gets taken from him. Nick Reed got the dribble taken by his own captain. Missed it from his co-captain Ian. Preston just dribbling past these guys, but Ian snatches it up. Sean almost gets out of bounds, but Alyssa catches it. Caleb now has the ball. Man, this game is fast-paced and intense. The last game was the fastest in BBA history. This game are just full of sprinters. They are not slowing down. Scott from mid-range. No, Preston with the putback. Robert blocks it. It's a cheap shot foul. It would be a shooting foul in the NBA, but in the BBA, it's more of, are you an okay? And then a quick inbounds for Preston. Rock, paper, scissors decides who gets it, because that is always fair in the 50% match. Caleb getting picked up by Scott and Julian here. Jump ball, second jump ball of the game. This one between Scott and Caleb now. Emily has to get up off the ground again. Emily's having a lot of attention today because of jump balls. And now Caleb gets the ball. Oh, Preston steals it now. Preston. Easy buckets for Preston. And now it's 11-3. Now I have to change the score for fellow Yellows too. It's 11-5 now from a shot that Caleb Kim just made while I was changing the score. 11-5. Quad B still leading by 6. Preston scored his first BBA points that last possession. Ian missed it there. Nick Reed tries to get it, but Robert gets it instead. Ian passes it to Caleb, who gets blocked by Scott. Scott and Josh have a little fumble there. Scott looking for the open man. Preston on the outside. Preston from way downtown misses it. It's out of bounds on quad B. Ian to Caleb, who just arrived here, and in that time has brought them to the same score that it was earlier, a 7-point lead by quad B. Actually, it's a 6-point lead. It was the same back then as well. Out of bounds. Now it's Scott, realizing Caleb is lagging behind. Preston and Scott take an opportunity. Scott from range. No. Little C hits it out, though. It's quad B possession. Scott Garcelon. Now that would be a combo. But Josh Garcelon Inbounds it easy to Scott, who's on the perimeter next to Caleb, trying to find an open shot. He finds it, and it's not there. Julian finds a shot, and it's an air ball. Caleb grabs the rebound for the fellow Yellows. He's driving fast up the court from free throw range. He misses it. Caleb grabs it again. He tries it in the paint this time, and it works better. Another possession that did not go empty-handed for the fellow Yellows. Scott, he just juked out Robert Schouten. Faked the shot, but missed it. Robert grabs the rebound and gives it to Ian. Ian to Caleb. Caleb is now driving fast. Tries to hand it out to Ian, who's open from range. He makes it. Ian makes his second from range. He has not really tried a whole lot of other shots, but it has given him 4 points in this game. Scott from way downtown, nothing, but Julian gets the rebound, gets it to Josh, who's just above Robert, and nothing came out of that one either. Preston grabs it back, though, from Robert. Scott from downtown again, nothing. Julian grabs it from mid-range. The rebound stats for Quad B are once again inspirational to the rest of the league. Almost. Backcourt violation by Scott Mitchell. If you cross over that line, it counts as out of bounds. Now it's fellow Yellow's ball, because Ian just wanted to bitch about it. What? Caleb missed it. Scott's driving up now next to Nick Reed. Nick Reed's doing well against him, but Josh is wide open and misses it. Caleb's whacking it from above, jumping up and down at Josh's hands. Sean tries it, but Lil C gets in the way. Caleb's now driving up for the fellow Yellows. That was another fun possession that did not end in a point. Another one. Ian Kim cannot hit one unless the world finally says yes. Preston. Scott against Lil C, but Lil C grabs it. Oh!
Foul, we go foul in that. Yellow card. Foul. We go bully.
It was an accident. Are you okay, Lil C? Yeah, thumbs up. Are you sure? You're what? You're bleeding? Oh, stop. Are you okay? Her hand is bleeding, but she's fine. Okay. Julian. A little scuffle again. Whoa! Scott with a Kobe Bryant type shot. But unfortunately, he is not the one who's carrying his legacy. Caleb on the perimeter, guarded by 2. Now by Scott. Scott gets his picked by Robert there. A weird pass from Caleb. Caleb is now blocked out. Robert testing his range. There's not been a point in a while now. There's just been fun interactions that could have ended differently. Scott from way downtown. Oh, and it's in again. Scott Mitchell. This camera angle is not going to work when I keep having to change the score, but it's worth it. In other news, the court that we wanted originally for today is now open after 3 hours, which is always nice to know that you were just 3 hours off. Scott Mitchell now. Julian gets a volleyball hit from Melissa. Caleb now has it, but Scott contests and it works. Julian contests, it does not. It's now a 9-13 game, 13-9 for Quad B. It's a 4-point game. Fellow Yellows have come back, but Preston refuses to let that be the case when he just grabs it after his miss. Scott, heat check, no. Preston grabs it. He has it again, gives it back to Scott. Scott now trying to look for the open man. Julian from little mid-range makes it in off of an impossible shot. 14-9 quad B. 5-point lead. Caleb from way far away. Robert, are you trying to do the Josh, pass it to me move? Robert is trying to trick Josh into passing to the wrong team. Luckily, we know Robert is not a friendly. Caleb finds Ian on the perimeter, but Julian finds him too. Contest the shot. Caleb looking for an open man after being double teamed. Robert is that open man, but he misses that one. Scott gets that rebound. Nick Reed guarding Scott Mitchell again. If you had to try and think who would be guarding Scott Mitchell today, you would think it would be Caleb. But Nick Reed does not have to do much to guard Scott Mitchell as he misses that. Caleb steals it from Scott. Oh man, almost in. Robert whacks it out of midair. Little C getting guarded by Scott. Robert to Ian. Preston. Oh man, Preston almost got it there. Ian's on the perimeter now, guarded by Scott. There's a triple team against Caleb. Now there's a double team against both of them. Sean gets the rebound without any contest. Scott, heat check again, no. Caleb Kim wants a water break. We will be back after these messages from court number 6. As always, this game is brought to you by the number 6. We are back. Fellow Yellows are bringing the ball up the court now. It's 14-9 quad B. Robert from the paint, but Sean rebounds it. Julian grabs it. He shoots from mid-range. It went in. That went in. Even though it did not sound at all, there was no sound with that shot. Caleb brings it up the court. Nick Reed has it. He passes it to the Hydro Flask. Nick Reed. Robert, you know that you don't stay on defense, you Preston tries a range shot. Caleb drives by. Oh, he misses again. Caleb is missing a lot of shots tonight for fellow Yellows. Scott with another heat check. No. Scott is up in Caleb's face. And now Ian's face. Caleb's complaining about the sweat ratio coming off of Scott's body. The sweaty man who has been gaining muscle over the summer. Sean tries to rebound, but Caleb gets it, floats it in, and now it's 10-15. (15 to 10). It's a 5-point game. Quad B in the lead. Scott Mitchell now. You can almost see the sweat on the camera. Little C not knowing how to defend this man. Robert whacks it out of bounds. Quad B ball due to Robert shouting, making sure Scott trying to see what he can do from range. Sean to Julian. Julian to Scott. No. Ian now passes to Caleb for a turnaround alley-oop, but no. And that was almost an insane alley-oop. Open from corner. Easy 2 points for Caleb. Was that good? Does that count? Scott, does that count?
I don't know. Does that count?
Did you hit it out of bounds?
No, that was a foul.
A foul? Who fouled you?
I mean, if that was a foul, a lot of other people would have fouled.
Yeah, I would. It was out on you, right? Well, hold on, back away. Okay.
We have a camera.
After confusing discussion, we have concurred that it's no point and still fell a yellow ball. It's still 15-10. Robert has no idea what the hell he's doing because he thinks defense is just one position. It is not in basketball. Scott throws it away. Julian has an opinion on that one. Robert inbounds it to Caleb. Caleb from way downtown, nothing. Caleb trips, but Ian gets it wide open. No, nothing. Caleb. Nothing from Caleb. As Scott has the ball now. Ooh, a couple steps in there, but he misses. Julian and Josh fight for the rebound. Alright, an easy point for Caleb Kim. It's now 15-11. Julian overshoots. Oh, God. Caleb steps back. Wow. That was a one? Oh, wow. Okay. That was a very impressive one-pointer from Caleb Kim. He got Sean all crossed up. Ooh, Caleb tried that shot. Preston from mid. No. Preston gets the rebound, though, to Scott. Scott trying to find a friend. He finds himself. No. Nick Reed swats it towards Julian. Ian keeps the ball, gives it to Robert. Robert passes right up to Preston. Preston now drives down and meets Robert shouting again. Josh trying to find a friend. Scott out of bounds. We got another empty possession here in a confusing turn of events of a basketball game. Scott gets an easy 2, 17-12. After supposedly a foul against him from Little C. Ian setting a screen, but Caleb takes the other way and goes right to the bucket, and it goes in. 17-13. Quad B is still in the lead by 4. Scott is now giving a tutorial to his team on how to defend Caleb, which is now crucial, being up by only 4. Ooh, Ian tries to steal it. Sean gets on the ground. Scott. Oh, he blew it. He blew it. Jump ball. All right, we got another jump ball, and I have to do it, don't I? All right, Scott's doing the jump ball in an unbiased manner here. Caleb versus Josh. I wonder how this will go. They're just touching it. Oh, Caleb got it after Josh won the tip. Ian Kim from mid-range. No. Sean gets the rebound, though. He looks for Preston. Preston now dribbles up, but it gets snatched by Ian to Caleb, who's now wide open from mid-range. Nothing. Ian guarded by the Twin Towers. He gets kicked out to Caleb, though, who's now guarded by Preston. Robert is guarded by his own teammate. Ian to Caleb. Caleb trying to outrun Preston here. They're trying to find a solution here. Ian back to Caleb. Caleb finds some room. Does not sink it, though. Julian now dribbles up the court.
Hold it.
Josh now holds it over Caleb. Julian from distance. No. Josh gets the rebound, though, to Sean, who throws it up. It's in! Oh! Let's go! Sean Hawk with the mid-range. One of his first points from outside of the paint. Sean Hawk. Sean! Give him, yeah. Ian now travels up the court. Little C. Ian from way downtown. Come on, Ian. Whoa! Ian makes that one, though, after a miss. It's 18-14 now for Quad B. Quad B can put this away in 2 possessions if they play it right. Or 3 if they play it smart. Ian is now guarded by Julian in the paint. Ian's trying to find some room. Little C to Caleb. Caleb now trying to shake Scott, which he does very easily. Scott lets him take that shot. And now Scott slowly dribbling up the court to see what his offense can provide against this defense that has been so easily used to defend this team of Quad B. Julian against Nick Reed is going to be short. Sean gets it up, though. Nothing. Sean misses. Preston from the corner. No. Josh gets it back out of Caleb's arms. Scott from mid-range. Nothing. Preston puts it in, though, after a juggle of possession. Quad B is now 1 or 2 shots away from winning this game against the fellow Yellows to put them in a 2-game drought with the birthdays. Ian, out of bounds by Ian. Ian. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Scott Mitchell right up against Ian. Bumping up against each other. Scott trying to find someone or himself. Scott is looking. He's found Sean. Sean found Josh. But Josh finds the out-of-bounds zone with the ball. Caleb now dribbles slowly up the court. He needs 5 points to tie with Quad B if he hopes to even win this game. Scott can win it there. No. Preston. No. Preston gets it back though. Scott tests his heat again. No. Scott was given 2 chances to end this game and missed them both. It's 19-15 now off of a pretty layup by Caleb. Caleb has almost helped this team get back. He just needs to get 4 more points to help them out. Preston can win it there. Does not. Josh and Robert have been whacking each other all night in the head. That's now 20 points for Scott Mitchell. Scott Mitchell has now put Quad B at 20 points against the fellow Yellows 15. Scott steals it from Caleb. He's going for the game winner here. He finds Preston. He's looking for a way out. Robert has been up their ass all night. It came up Robert, so yeah, it's still Quad B ball. No backcourt in that one. Scott from a little short. Just bounces off the rim. Josh finds Julian, and it just misses. Josh just misses. Scott frustrated. Given 3 chances there to try and end this game. The defense of the fellow Yellows is ruthless in this game. Defense on both sides have racked up numbers of steals and rebounds. Josh goes for a big 2. No. Out of bounds. Is that out on? Wait, who's that out on? Okay, that was out on fellow Yellows. Josh. Scott fakes it. Josh catches it. Josh catches it again. He finds wide open Scott Mitchell. We have a shoe off of Caleb. We're going to restart the play here. But that gives Scott an even better, clear opportunity to find an open shot. But Ian will not let that happen. Scott turns around, misses it, but Josh catches it, gives it to Sean. Oh! Sean with another game winner! 21-15, Sean's second game winner in this season. Scott with most of those points for Quad B. Preston with a lot of steals. And Josh and Sean with a record number of rebounds. Preston gets his first BBA points in his career. I'm not shaking hands. No. I'm not even playing. I can't shake hands. Coronavirus is real. We do not need to touch people who don't want to be touched. Scott, you scored a lot of good baskets, dude. Your game was good. You passed it too. I liked it all. And with that, Scott Mitchell does win today's MVP of the game. Congratulations, Scott. With how many is this now for you?
Sometimes you just give it to me, even though I don't deserve it.
Well, who do you think deserves it then? I'll let you decide if you want to give it to someone else. But you deserve it too.
It was a good, solid team effort.
It was, yeah, team effort all around was amazing. Yeah, the rebounding from the Twin Towers was above and beyond. Preston was insane, yeah. I'm comfortable with it. Preston, how do you like your first BBA game, bro?
It was fun.
It was fun? Alright. Would you like to come back here again and again?
Yeah.
Even for next season?
Yeah.
Because you're not forced to, right?
Nope.
Alright, good. I like that answer.
Is there a second game or?
Not today. There was earlier, yeah.
Okay.
Next Saturday we're playing against Reed's team though at I think 3 or 1. It's one of those two. I'll check it again.
Alright.
Can you make it that day?
Huh?
Can you make it?
Yeah, I think I can make it.
Epic. Preston's coming back.
Man, this game is so much more fun when you feel like you're literally
His
dying.
head's coming out of nowhere, man. I can't believe I vouched for you to play.
I haven't played it a lot.
You could have said, you should have voted no.
I thought it'd be fun, and it was.
Yeah, it was. It was a good game.
I just came too late. I can't believe we were down 6. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's an incredible team effort by both teams, actually. Robert and Scott just dragged people around.
I know. You don't know how many times I've been hit in the face. How about you?
I got hit in the face.
Josh, if you had to pick today's MVP for Quad B, who would it be? Scott? Scott? Okay. Yeah, I'm down. Like, there's like a tie here that I don't know how to break.
Scott does his usual thing, but Preston just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I feel like if Preston, like if we voted him not to come, I feel like we would have won.
You know what? Can you two take a little picture together? Preston and Scott, you know, today's duo MVP. Get out of the shot. It's a picture for these two, not Robert shouting.
Hey, that's not nice, dude. That guy, he flies planes.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to do eventually? Like, I'm gonna send you.
All right. Shut up. It's the Quad B original. Look, it's Johnny Kim.
Hey Ben, how do you feel like working in and out now?
What? I'm not working anywhere. Are you still working at McDonald's?
They pay good though. Yeah, I'm as competitive.
Yeah, I'm not even working there.
I worked at the same McDonald's. Ben, you still work at McDonald's?
Yes, finally, they kept calling me.
Yeah, Ben, you still work at McDonald's?
No,
Quit?
kinda, just left. Yeah, no more drinks for you. I'm not going back there.
I know.
Bye, Johnny Kim.
Ben.